Well, the Winter Games are full of compelling stories, including often teammates that are also happen to be siblings. But check this out. Imagine two sisters, best friends, the same sport, but different provinces. Check it out. For 16-year-old judoka Brett Poliakiwski, the move from Vermilion to Lethbridge was another step in chasing her athletic goals. It was going to take some convincing, but seemed like the suitable step for a young athlete looking to test herself, and it paid off. She'll represent Alberta this week on the mats.
Lethbridge was ranked the second best club in Canada. So it took them a long time to decide, as I'm 16 trying to move away from home. So eventually I talked to him saying that I wanted my dream to come true, please let me move. It felt like the better route, and also then me and my sister Sydney could both come to games but fight different teams.
That's where this story gets interesting. Brett's sister Sydney is also competing in judo. Vermilion is close to the border between Alberta and Saskatchewan, so the 18-year-old Sydney stayed with Team Saskatchewan. She's lost her training partner, but she's happy for her little sister.
We work each other hard. We know how to push each other when not to, and what to do and not. And so part of me, I wish she was still a Sask so we could train together, but it's hard. It's good for her, though. She's gotten a lot better moving down there, so I'm happy for her.
Two sisters competing for two different provinces. A rare occurrence, no doubt.
We got both our Team Alberta, Team Sask stuff, and it was just weird trying it on, and I'm like, we're fighting for different provinces. It's weird.
But what about that inevitable question of the Poliakiwski sisters having to go head-to-head on the mat? They're normally the same weight, but after a family talk, Sydney moved up 5 kilos to avoid any possible matchup.
We planned it out that we're not going to be in the same weight class. We didn't want to fight each other. We have before, when we were younger, but it's just something we don't like to do. And next year, she'll move up probably to what I'm in right now, and so I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm either going to have to move down or we're going to have to fight each other.
But despite the familial connection, these two sisters are very different competitors. Who better to give the scouting report on one another?
She is a naturally strong fighter. She can read the game really well. She's not a fast, intense fighter. She can just read what's coming and just very strong. She outstrengthens me. I've been doing my weight training and just still I can't catch up to her. She
wins 80% of her fights, chokes and arm bars, and she loves to do that. So she's very dominant out there on the ground.
So despite sporting different flags, the Poliakiwskis know the sport has, if anything, brought them closer together.
Judo's brought us close as not only as sisters but as best friends. We look up to each other, we're training partners, and just the best of friends.